Hello and welcome. Today we're gonna take a look at Earth Defense Force Insect Armageddon. Let's have a look at the options first, shall we? So we got audio options, which is quite nice. You have 4 different bars here for the UI, voice, effects and music. Video options, not so nice. You got anti-alias, resolutions and gamma, and that's it. So no level of detail or I don't know, nothing basically, but I think that's due because this is a console port. This game was released about half a year ago for PS3 and Xbox, but just recently hit Steam. I think it was Wednesday the 14th, and is also 25% off, so if you want to grab this game, now would be the time to do it. So controls, we got vibration and aim speed. This is basically mouse look. And buttons, you can each button reassign, it's always nice, but I'm still kind of grieving over the video options. Anyways, let's jump right into the meat, shall we? Oh no, let me show you the extra screen first. So you got all different kinds of stats here for the different classes. I'm gonna show you in a minute. We got 4 classes, weapons and kills. As you can see, I already played a bit. I have roughly 1,000 kills already ranked up. That would actually qualify me as mass murderer, wouldn't it? Anyways, different enemy types. So as you can see here, 4 different enemy types are in the game, but as far as I can see, there's also some subclasses to the governing classes. Like you got ants here, but it's not only one type of ant, but different type of ants that you encounter during your endeavors. So anyways, as I was saying, let's jump right into the game. So you got the survival mode here. It's basically, as the text description there states, how long can you hold out against endless waves of Ravagers. Ravagers are alien type of enemies. I'm gonna show you in a minute as well. And then you get the campaign mode. You also got campaign remix. I'm not quite sure what it is now, but I think it's like a campaign plus or something, so you keep everything you unlocked, but at least that's what I'm guessing, because I haven't actually seen it yet. So in the game you can enable or disable AI squad mates, and difficulty settings you got 3. You got normal, hard and inferno. Each difficulty level also increases your maximum achievable ammo rank. I'm not quite sure what that is yet, but more is obviously better. So let me jump right into the campaign here. As you can see, I already played some missions, but don't worry, there's not really much spoiler-wise you're gonna encounter here, because this game doesn't really have a story. It's just shoot as much and fast as possible. So this is your loadout screen. Before each mission you can choose which type of class you want to play. You got a battle type class. This is, as you can see, hugely armored class. It's slow but packs a huge punch. Jetpack class, which can fly around, and tactical and trooper class, which are basically a run and gun type of class. For now, let's roll with the trooper. Weapon selection, you got 2 different weapon slots, and as you can see, different categories of weapons. You got assault rifles, rocket launchers, missile launchers, etc. for this class, and you can unlock further weapons as you go along. Not different classes, but in the categories, different weapons actually, and you can buy them for credits. And you can customize your avatar a little bit with color schemes, but it's not, as I can show you, it's not really that depth. I mean, I click on the button and the color pattern changes a bit, but you can, for instance, say my helmet has to be red and I want, I don't know, my kneecaps to be yellow or something. So, enough talk, let's get the run and gunning started. As you can see, loading times are almost non-existent, it's always a plus. And here are our first enemies. These are the infamous ants. Ants rush right at you, and oh, there was a car that just hit me. But thank God we are armored. So as I was saying, these are the first kind of enemies you encounter in the game actually. They rush right at you, get a melee attack, and also spray this orange stuff at you. I don't know, I don't think it's Agent Orange. It must be some kind of acid or something. But as you probably notice, these ants are a little bit bigger than the ones you encounter in your garden probably. Must be from Europe or somewhere. Now I don't actually know why there's such big ants running around, but I guess it has something to do with the aliens. Maybe they sprayed something into the atmosphere or something, I don't know. And to be honest, I don't really care, I just want to kill stuff. So let's see. Our orders here are clear the landing zone. Or sometimes during the mission you can, as you can see at the bottom of my screen, press T, which focuses the screen on something that the game deems important or nice looking. For example, here this huge spider. Or is it actually a spider? I think... No, it's metallic. So this is the second type of enemies you're gonna encounter. It's the alien race, the Ravagers. I don't know what's the deal with them yet. I'm not that far into the story. But I guess they wanna conquer us and enslave us, or grab our resources or something, and we have to fight them off. So these huge aliens are mostly boss type of aliens, and they got a weak spot, conveniently marked with a red glowing thingy. So I have to shoot it in the backside here to bring it down. Let's deal with the flying stuff first. So these flying aliens don't really have much armor. One hit actually is enough to bring them down. But they are kind of elusive. And here come the ants again. Sometimes in the map there's also ant hills. These are spawn points for the ants, and they spawn indefinitely until you destroy the ant hill. But you can't just shoot it with your rocket launcher. You have to actually get close to the ant hill and blow it up with some C4 or something. I don't know really what it was. Some explosive device. And you have to hold and the use key, it's E by default, to blow it up. But when there are too many ants, they attack you, and you have to start the process of planting the explosives all over again. So you have to clear out the vicinity of the anthill first and then go in for the kill. So let's try to bring this spider thing down. Ah, I'm a bad shot. Come on. I don't think it's actually attacking now, is it? I haven't seen it done anything except walking around in circles. Let's wait until he comes around again, and in the meantime shoot some of the other stuff down. Or you can also make a dive move, as you can see here, or jump around. And you got a sprint key. But that's actually all there is. Oh, and this is a dropship. It's another of the boss type of enemies. When you shoot down enough of the little flying thingies, let's call them thingies for now, it opens up its hatches and you can shoot at it. It's the only point where it's vulnerable. You gotta do it a couple of times, and you can actually measure how far along the process of destroying it is by looking at the little red thing. I'm looking at it right now. It gets darker the more you hit it, and if it's turning black, then you shoot down the aircraft. But as you can tell by the bright red glowing thing, we're far away from that for now. That's the thing about the game. So this mob enemies are getting down quite quickly, but these boss type of enemies take a huge amount of hits until they actually go down. It can get a bit tedious after a time, to be honest. Yeah, let's ignore the spider thing for now and attack the flying saucer mothership thing. There we go, let's shoot it. Okay, it's getting darker. 2 or 3 more times should do it.